We're recording. Hey, Team Hey! That was the best intro ever. I know, you're welcome. Hey, Goal Diggers, it's Amy Kosmalski. I am one of your team leaders, Diamond Ambassador for Goal Diggers. It is October 1st, 2018, and it is time to kick some booty. All right, so a couple housekeeping things before we get started and really get going into the meat and potatoes of our incredible business changing. I need like one of those, like, you know, sound effects. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Business changing calls. All right. So hopefully you have all seen your emails, free shipping on subscriptions of 145 or more between now and the end of the year, right? So get your subscriptions on, get them set to 145 or more, and you get free shipping. That's a lot of savings, guys, because shipping isn't cheap on products, right? So get an extra order, get an extra product in there, whatever you got to do, because you're basically going to be offsetting by the end of the year. So get yourself to 145. Email today, Consistency Club. What? Did anybody see the email? I'm going for 700. Rick wants the Apple Watch. I want the robot vacuum. So we might have to battle it out come the end of the month. Like we might have to like draw straws or something, come the end of December. So October, November, December, Consistency Club. We're going to be posting all the details of it in Goal Diggers. Do not miss out. The prizes are amazing. Apple Watch or robot vacuum. I need both of those in my life. So we'll be posting that in a little bit, all the deets of that, but it should also be in your email. Another housekeeping thing, I want to talk about our groups, right? So we've got amazing groups and we've got a lot of them, but here is the beauty of our groups. Each of them offers something different to everyone that's joining. I remember when I first joined and I was put in like 8 different groups and I'm like, what is happening? What is going on? I don't know which one. Here's what eventually happens. You find where you belong. And it's okay if it is not in the one group that you think is where you think you should belong, right? I know for me, and Candy knows this, I love Candy, but I found more information than I needed in Jana's group. And Jana was 2 above me in my upline. She's my grandma. And I found more information that I needed to grow my business there originally than I did in Candy's group. But what I found in Candy's group was it was fun. It was exciting. There were rank ups and welcomes and incentives and all kinds of stuff happening all the time. And it was just fun. And so we have different groups for that reason. You've got different people that have different personalities. Some people are here for the fun. Some people are here for the business. Some people are here for the information, and we've got it all in our businesses. So first, we've got Goal Diggers. We want you adding everybody in Goal Diggers. Goal Diggers is our welcome, our rah-rah, our shout outs. It's the place to be, to make people feel welcome and special. And there's something to be said about that, guys. There's not a lot of places that you can go in this world and work and feel like you're celebrated, right? And that you're edified and that you're told how great you are. There's not many places, but Goal Diggers is where that's at. So I want you to make sure that you're in Goal Diggers and that all of your teammates are there as well. If you're not in Goal Diggers, feel free to reach out and we can add you. Another group that is like crucial to everything Plexus is Plexus Success. That is our testimony group. It is where you're going to see real people sharing their real stories with our products and our business and how it's changed their lives. And then it's going to be people commenting on it, on how it's changed their lives as well. Third-party validation in this business is everything, guys. And that group does it for you. I've been seeing a lot lately of people, when we joined back in 2013, people had their own little customer groups, and we posted our own testimonies every single day. And it was exhausting, right? 3, 4, 5 testimonies a day in our own little customer group. And I see some of you old schoolers like me still clinging on to that customer group. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to reflect. I want you to take a look in your customer group. And if it's no longer working for you, meaning you're not really gaining many leads from it, meaning nobody's really joining your team from it, or you're not getting new customers from it, or people aren't adding friends to it, then what purpose is it serving other than taking some of your time away from where it could be doing income producing activities? So what I would challenge you to do is to add your people to Plexus Success. Tag them. Maybe even post in your customer group, hey guys, I found this amazing testimony group and I'd love to add you to it. It's got amazing stories. Who's in? And then dump them over there into Plexus Success. The next group that I want to chat about is Goal Diggers First Step. It is beautiful. And I'm not just saying that because I helped brand it. It is beautiful. It is eye-catching. And most importantly, it's easy. It has 6 steps in it, guys. 6 steps on how to start a business. So if you have somebody that says to you, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to share the business, I think I might maybe talk about it, put them in there and say, you know what, here, I want to add you to this group. And I just want to show you how very easy it is to share Plexus. And you can go over the very first step with them. You could say, this is it. This is all you have to do. And then step 2 is about talking about Plexus. And you can share with them some of the verbiage that you would say and just about being vulnerable and talking to their friends. And hey, you know what? I know that if you are hoping and wanting these products to help you with feeling better, having more energy, sleeping better, how many friends do you have that could benefit from the very same thing? Right? Let's tell them about this. And so that's what that group is all about, is helping you build your business. And then guess what? That group is there so you don't have to duplicate. You don't have to build that group again. You don't have to build those graphics again. You don't have to do all that again. All you have to do is get your people to put their people in there. Duplication, guys. It's all about making your life simple, easy. And then the very last group that we have is Plexus Achieve. This is for likely all of you on this call. Plexus Achieve is for our business builders. It's for our serious people. It's where you're going to get a little booty kicking every once in a while when we're like, okay, guys, it's time to kick it into gear. Where are you? You know, halfway through the month, it's time to step it up, you know, and we'll give you business tips and ideas. But that's really where you're going to go if you're a serious business builder. All right. So that's a little bit of our housekeeping. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is Hawaii. All right. So I know that all of you guys on this call were watching our posts from Hawaii and wishing and wanting and hoping and dreaming and thinking, wouldn't it be great? Here's what I gotta tell you. You all have 10 months to get there. You have 10 months to draw your line in the sand and to say, it's happening. I'm going to be there in 2019 because I know that if I could be there, if Erin O'Keefe can be there, if Kathleen and Liza and all of our other leaders can be there, that you can be too. So draw your line in the sand. And I'm not going to harp too much on Hawaii, but I do want to share with you one amazing, earth-shattering, business-changing thing that was shared in Hawaii before I get to Bob, because Bob is amazing. But I want to share with you something that I teased in the group. And what I said, it's how Triplex, X Factor Plus, Block, Edge, and a 7-day of Slim HC is going to change your business. Anybody have any guesses? It's good. All right, so you're going to rank up. You're trying to get to gold. You're like, oh, I'm so close to gold. I'm so close to gold. I'm going to sign this person. How do I get this person active by the end of the month? Boom, in comes this gift from Plexus Worldwide, and it is called the New Variety Welcome Pack. Every new $199 welcome pack, every $199 welcome pack that we have, this is what it's going to do for your business. It is going to change your business. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you are sharing anything with your friends and family outside of the variety pack or a $199 welcome pack, you're crazy. You lost your mind. Because here's why. So the $199 welcome pack is going to pay you out in business building bonuses the same way that the 99 does, right? So the 25, the 17, whatever, the 10, the 5. Okay, it's going to pay you out that same exact way, levels 1, 2, 3, 4. The way that this is changing is that other percentage that you would have normally gotten, it would have been on a $199 pack before. If you're the sponsor, you would have gotten $50. You would have gotten $50 for that month. But that ambassador is not active. Your new ambassador is not active currently the way that it was. Now, you've got your business building bonus of $25, boom, and they're active. Same month. What? Like, guys, this is business changing. For those of you that are going to want to rank up, that are running your business, that are like, that is it. I've drawn my line in the sand and I'm going for Hawaii. This is business changing. Everyone should be sharing this welcome pack. Number one, it gives them a variety of products, right? Outside of just Triplex, which we've gotten comfortable with, but it gives them a variety of products to try and to fall in love with. Maybe they're going to fall in love with Block. Maybe they're going to fall in love with X Factor Plus. And then they're not just ordering Triplex and then next month not getting the BioCleanse because they didn't need that much. They're going to be getting other products because they fell in love with other ones from day one. Now, here's the conversation that I'm going to be having when I get people to try this or to buy this welcome pack. I'm going to be saying, oh my gosh, friends, I'm so excited. Plexus just introduced a brand new variety welcome pack, and it is amazing. First of all, you saved $90 off of retail, $90 off of retail. And it comes with a 7-day Slim HC. So you can turn around and share that with one of your friends that you're talking about Plexus to for $25. You have now essentially paid $175, right? Because you're getting the $25 back right away. So that is what I'm going to be doing when I'm sharing Plexus. Of course, we first want you to qualify, right? Qualify these people. Make sure they're ambassador worthy. Make sure that they're here to share the products or that they're going to have over $100 PV for at least 90 days, right? Are you willing to be consistent and stay on the products for at least 90 days? And these are the products that you're going to be on, not just Slim. You're going to be on these products for the next 90 days. Are you willing to do that? If so, then great. You are eligible. Congratulations for our wholesale discount. If not, you know what? That's great too. I'm going to put you into the preferred subscription category and your products are still going to come to you monthly and you're still going to get a nice discount on them. Okay, guys, posture is everything. Okay, so that was what came from Hawaii. Okay. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is there's a couple things that Bob Heilig talked about, and then there's some like offshoot things that I want to talk about as well. So one of the things that really stuck out to me when Bob was talking is he talked about this not being an opportunity, but rather a responsibility. Life-changing. It's a life-changing responsibility. It's a responsibility that you have to yourself, that you have to your family, and more importantly, that you have to all the people that you brought in under your wing onto this incredible team that we have. You have a responsibility to look after them, to rise them up as leaders. All of you on this call are leaders or you're brand new. You're welcome. Welcome here. We're so glad that you're here. But we want you to know that you are here, and if you're rising leaders, it's your responsibility. If you've got people on your team, it's your responsibility to do the best thing for them every single day, to do the right thing for them every single day, and to make sure that you're protecting and loving on this business that we have. I wanted to talk momentarily about incentives. And this is actually a little bit, Erin, of what I'm going to talk about on my video. But I want to talk a little bit about incentives and how people do them and what's happening and my thoughts on them a little bit. So people offer incentives every once in a while, right? Sometimes they're public, sometimes they're private. I personally, not the biggest fan of incentives unless you're really trying to push for like a close rank up. You're gonna, help your friend out by giving them $10, $15 off by joining you, whatever it may be. Doing it privately makes it about the relationship. And you guys know, I will say it until I'm blue in the face, that this business is all about the relationships, all about the relationships, all about the relationships. It's all about how we're loving on people. And so if I'm offering a special, I'm offering it one-on-one. I'm telling the person individually. And the reason that I'm doing that is, number one, it's going to make them feel special. It's going to make them feel like, wow, she thinks enough about me that she wants to not only have me join her team, but she wants to give me a special. All right, I'm not going to post big things publicly. I'm not going to say, join my team now for $35. Can you? You sure can. In my opinion, it waters down and dilutes our business and our products. And the video that I kind of want to talk, that I'm going to do, that I want to talk about is, who are we? Are we Walmart or are we Louis Vuitton, right? When you think about a business, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the place where somebody goes for the cheapest product, where they're just jumping because they know that it's more like impulse. It's an impulse buy, right? It's like the Oreos at the end of the aisle at the grocery store at Walmart. They're on sale 2 for $5. It's an impulse buy. It's on sale. Impulse is never going to last. It's not going to sustain. People aren't going to be here forever if they come to you on impulse. And if you're watering down and diluting our business, people go to Gucci, they go to Louis Vuitton. Erin just had the luxury of going to Louis Vuitton because she worked her butt off and her team worked their butts off, and she earned a Louis Vuitton shopping spree. Now, Erin could have gone on a shopping spree to Walmart, but she'd be like, hey friends, I got a Walmart bag. It doesn't have the same value. Why? Because when you walk into Louis Vuitton, when you're carrying a Louis Vuitton, it's about quality. It's about how it makes you feel. Yeah, they're the most ridiculously overpriced purses, and I own one. And it's like, why? I don't know. But man, when you carry it, you're like, I am carrying a Louis Vuitton and I feel amazing. That's how we want people to feel when they have our products in their hands. And the only way that we are going to make them feel that way is by sharing our hearts. Because our heart, our testimonies, our stories, that is what makes our company a Louis Vuitton company. Not a deal. Not diluting what we have built and the culture that we built. So that's just kind of like a little side note harp that I wanted to go on tonight. But if you are going to do incentives, do them privately and make someone feel special about it at least. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is, where did I put my notes on it? Here it is. Okay. Before I go into this is another thing that Bob Heilig said is, don't focus on rank, focus on giving. When you focus on giving and you're not focused on yourself and you're focused on serving others, your business is going to grow because you're rising people up. You're helping them see the value not only in themselves and the products and the opportunity, but the value that they have in people that have onboarded with them. You are casting their vision if you are rising them up. Don't focus on becoming a diamond or becoming an emerald. Focus on what you can help your team be. And I'll tell you what, Erin O'Keefe is the perfect example. She's been in this business for 4.5 years. She's on the leaderboard, not just with our team, but with the company. And it's because she rises leaders. She builds people up and she makes them have belief in themselves so that they're building their businesses. And guess what? When you got a lot of people that are on your team that are rising, you're here, it's going to push you up, right? You don't have to be me focused. It's we focused. And together we're going to rise, guys. All right. Last thing, and then it's Erin's turn. I actually did pretty good. I got through all that pretty fast. Okay, so I'm going to make a really pretty, beautiful graphic, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to share it from here. I wasn't sure if Kath was going to be on. I knew she was recording. So anyway, I want to talk to you about sharing the business and how we can do it without over complicating it. So all heard about Power of Three, right? We can talk Power of Three all day long. Power of Three, you sign three, get them to sign three, get them to sign three. Makes sense, right? Okay. That's for people that just want to sustain. That's not for people that want to build a business. I want to talk to you about people that want to build a business. Are you on this call? I want to nod. Are you here to build a business? Yes? I can see you all. If you're not shaking your head, got to go. All right. So most of you shook your head yes, that you're here to build a business. So I'm going to talk to you about the power of 5, and I'm making a graphic and it's almost done. It's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to put it in our group. Power of 5, you sign 5 people. That's worth what to you? 25 points, right? All of your 5 people are worth 5 points each. That's 25 points. They sign 5 people. That's 25 more people at 5 points. That's 125 points that you now have at your level 2. Add that to your level 1 up here, and that's 150 points that you have total. Now, you have these 25 level 2s down here. They're going to all do the power of 5, and they are all going to get 5 people. 25 times 5 is what, guys? 125. You've got 125 level 3s. You know how many points that is? 625. You know how many points this is total? 775. 775 points by you sharing with 5 people and showing them how to get 5 people as well. Senior Ruby, exactly. Aaron, you do that 2 months in a row and you're what? Emerald, baby. Guys, where are you? Let's do this. If this doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Like, we all need to be doing Power of 5. We need to be doing it right now, because guess what? These people are going to be active this month, because we're going to be selling them the $199 variety welcome pack. They're going to give me the BBB bonuses, and they're going to be active, and I'm going to be a Senior Ruby this month. Who's going with me? I'm taking my business, and I'm signing 5 people this month, and I want to know who is in with me, because I'm doing it. All right? So I'm going to make a graphic to make it. I'm a very visual person, so I need to see it. But 5, they get 5, it's 25, and those 25 get 5, it's 125. You've now got 155 people on your team in your first 3 levels. That is a lot of people, guys. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to turn it over to the amazing Erin O'Keefe, who I would first like her to tell us what the experience at Louis Vuitton was like, what it was like smelling the leather of that purse, because I want you guys to see it and believe it and know that it can happen. Because I'm going to tell you, her and I both during this contest were like, oh, we're not going to, it's too hard. Just like all of you going for the cruise, right? Oh, too hard, can't do it, I'm not that good. And she dug her heels in and said, that Louis Vuitton shopping spree is mine, and I'm going to make it happen. And she did. So take it away, Erin. I want you to tell us about that purse, girl.
Okay, first of all, I never said it was hard. I was going for it day 1. And I had a plan 2 months prior. But anyways, so for me, guys, I'm not really someone that needs a fancy purse or is into anything. I'm very simple. I'm a minimalist. But I've come this time of year, every year we have this contest in the summer, and every year I've wanted to earn the shopping spree. And you can't earn the shopping spree by working alone, right? Like Amy said, you have to rise leaders, you have to add value to people, you have to help people solve solutions, you have to give people solutions to their problems. Thank God we have products in a business that does that. So for me, going into that store, I was out of my league, I was out of my comfort zone, I was sweating profusely. Thank God they had champagne and macaroons, because I didn't know what to do with myself. And my husband's walking around like he owns the place with 2 glasses of champagne. And I'm like, sit down. This is scary. I want to go on a trip instead. So anyways, it was overwhelming. To me, it's just a purse, but it's a purse that represents a goal that I set out for and worked really hard for, and our team worked really hard for, and I couldn't have done it without all these people on our team earning their summer prizes, their leaders retreats and all that. And if you're brand new to this company, you have no idea what I'm talking about leaders retreat and all that, just carry on. We'll get back to business in a second here. But anyways, yeah, I'm very grateful. So yeah, I kind of went over my budget. I went $300 over budget, but hey, I deserve it. So at least that's what I tell myself. Okay, so thank you for that introduction, Amy. I just have to say, you guys, if you're brand new to this call, I know I have at least 3 brand new people on. You guys are in great hands. Amy is an amazing leader. We have 7 jewels that run this page. We are all honest, ethical, and we're here to help you win. There are so many, we're in the jewels page with hundreds and hundreds of people that have hit that jewel, the emerald level or above. They don't have uplines. They don't have anyone to duplicate. They don't have a first step page. They don't have Plexus Success. We've worked really hard to follow industry leaders to put systems in place for you guys to make it so simple for you, so it's not confusing and you can walk anyone through the process. And we are here to help you win. We want to see you win with a product, and we want to see you win with this opportunity, this responsibility, because it is a responsibility. So before Amy talked about the power of 5, before I go into the how, because, I've really changed a lot in my business over the last 3 months, and it's really helped me kind of explode again. But I kind of want to touch a little bit on leadership, because if you just have one person on your team or you just have one customer, you are a leader, and that might scare you, and I apologize if that scares you, but embrace it. And if you don't know what you're doing, that's okay. We didn't either. We didn't know what we were doing, but we had each other to work with. And if you're on my team, I show up to work every day. I showed up when I was in Hawaii. I show up when I'm sick. I show up for you. So I do have boundaries, but I do show up every day. So please know that you can come to me, and I know all the leaders on this team feel the same. But most importantly, we want you guys to know that you have gifts. And you bring in people into this company, they have gifts too. And it's your job to tap into those gifts and encourage people to go a little bit farther than they normally would. That's what I took away from Brooke Hemingway. So she did a big talk in Hawaii. Leaders know the way, they show the way, and they go the way. They know how to do it. They know how to be successful. They're going to show you how to be successful. And if they don't know yet, because you're brand new, that's what we're for. We're here to show you. And then they also walk the walk. I'm not going to go tell you to sign 5 this month if I'm not going to work for it myself. I'm not going to go tell you to bring in 3 new ambassadors this month if I don't do it too. So we are always doing, we are walking the walk right alongside with you. And it's really important that you guys know that and see that we're not just managing you, we want to inspire you. So once you have someone join you, this doesn't just become about you. Yes, you're taking the products, yes, you're sharing, but you do have a responsibility for that person. But what's really important that I want you guys to sink in, get your pens out, get your pencils out. It's not what you do, it's what you duplicate. It's not what you do, it's what you duplicate. So if you're bringing in people and you're winning, and you're on Amy's leaderboard for top enrollments or top PV, but no one else on your team is doing it, you're not helping others get a win. And that is your job, that is your responsibility. And that is where my passion has kind of shifted in the last 6 months, is I am so passionate about helping people get their wins. So we're gonna work on a little bit of duplication talk in a second, and we've been talking about it over and over on every call, but we really want it to sink in this month. We have 90 days left in 2018, and it's your choice whether you want to run for the next 90 days or if you want to walk, and that's okay. Whatever you want to do, we're here to cheer you on and clap you on, but it's your choice what you want to do. I'm running to 2019, and then I'm going to run some more. All right, so leaders are, I love this quote, leaders are learners, teachers, and doers. From day one, I started learning. I didn't know what I was doing. I picked up a book. I followed industry leaders like Eric Worre. We don't expect everyone to do that, and if you're new and that overwhelms you, I apologize. But there's so much opportunity here that if you really do want to be successful, go learn something. All you need to do is know 1% more than the next person, and you're an expert in that area. And then once you learn it, you have a gift, and go give it away. Go give it to someone. Go give your gift that you just learned. Go teach someone. That is so empowering. I've been a learner my whole life. I loved school, mostly because there was cute boys there. I loved learning. I loved college. I love learning. So anytime I can learn and continue to teach, that empowers me and excites me more than anything else. Leaders don't always need to be popular. If you have a team, you don't always have to be the most popular person to them. You sometimes have to call people out. And that's uncomfortable. It's easier for me because I have that red personality, but if you're a yellow personality, you just want to give everyone a hug, it's going to be harder for you. Amy did a really unpopular thing today in our Jewels of Excellence page, really unpopular. And she just earned more, and I can't give you any details, gotta be a jewel, but she earned more respect today than I've ever seen anyone in our company earn today. I mean, I was in tears. So sometimes you gotta call people out when your team I'm so frustrated. Okay, how many people are you talking to this month? Well, I'm talking to 2, it's not enough. Guys, if you want massive results, you need massive action. You can't talk to 2 people a month and be successful. I'm just being honest. Unless you have a 100% closing rate, which is really hard to do, you need mass numbers. You need to be talking to 30, 40, 50 people a month, especially if you're brand new. If you've been around a couple years, 10, 20 people a month, and close on 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, so that's that. Moving on, I have a list of notes. So yeah, sometimes you do have to be a little bit tough on people and call people out. Well, my team's not going. Well, when's the last time you signed a level 1? Oh, 6 months ago? Okay, what do you want me to do? Okay, you have to grow yourself. You don't always need to hold hands, but you do need to show people where to go to find information. You got a brand new person, keep them under your wing for a while, but also show them where to go to get the information so they become self-starters and self-learners, okay? Some people are naturally that. Man, do we love those people, but not everyone is. So you got to kind of show them where to go. And now that we have all the tools for you, it's so simple. Be available to your team, but with boundaries. You don't have to answer everyone's text message or Facebook message within 5 seconds of getting it. Within 24 hours is a good rule of thumb with leaders. I typically don't ever wait that long because I have a type A personality and I can't stand those notifications. I always make sure I check my messages. But if your leader doesn't get back to you within 24 hours, that's pretty acceptable. They show up on social media and behind the scenes. So continuing to show up, be available, and just be there for your team, you feel better. And once you lose that, it's hard to get it back. Okay, so we said the next 90 days, massive results. We want you to get into massive action. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about ATM in a second. But I also want to just touch on amateurs versus professionals. We want to transition you guys from amateur mindsets to professional network marketers. And Bob Heilig made a comment in Hawaii. He said his goal is for everyone to see network marketing as an amazing profession where they seek people out in network marketing to have solutions, to find solutions to their problems. Wouldn't that be a great goal instead of people running away from us sometimes? So amateurs versus professionals. Amateurs sometimes have commission breath, right? They send out mass messages, 100 people, they copy and paste the same message to 100. People can smell it a mile away. We call that commission breath. You don't want that. You want every touch you have on a person to be special and relationship-based. You want to love on that person for where they are, not for where you are and what you want. Professionals add new contacts daily and develop new relationships. Sincere, authentic relationships, not relationships to try to get people. Amateurs try to get people for contest and recognition. Professionals try to educate people on whatever product they're serving or whatever opportunity they have. I want people to know my message will remain strong. I don't want people to feel like crap. I want people to feel good. And that's what I know we have. I also don't want people to think they can have to live paycheck to paycheck or that they have to work a 9 to 5 with a boss they hate for the rest of their lives if they don't want to. That is my message. That is where I am consistent with my message. And we just so happen to have an opportunity for that. Amateurs break systems. They think they have to develop everything on their own and everything brand new. And professionals develop systems and follow systems. And, you know, for us putting these systems in place for you guys to make everything so simple, we want you guys to follow them and not break them. If you have other ideas where we can add or, you know, bring out better qualities in the certain systems we have, by all means. And maybe what we have this year isn't going to work in 2020. We will continue to evolve for you, we promise. Turn the page. I'm on my rant tonight. So I want to tell you a little personal story about myself before I get into my ATM and how I have been, again, back to, you know, signing a ton of customers, making the leaderboard for the company. So I guess maybe it was about 6 months ago, I realized, actually Amy put a post up and it was a graphic and it said, don't worry about when people follow you, worry about when people stop following you. And I felt like that was happening to me. I know I had a following being a diamond in this company and speaking in different cities and being on tour with the company. I had a following and then all of a sudden I didn't. And it's because a lot has changed. I wasn't evolving with the times on social media. I wasn't attracting anyone. I wasn't attracting influence. And it was personal things I was going through. But what I was doing wasn't working. So if what you're doing isn't working, if you're spamming your Facebook wall right now with Plexus, that's probably not going to work. I had to switch to a different strategy called attraction marketing, and I took a course on it. I spent my own money. I'm happy to gift it to you guys and teach you guys what I learned. I don't want you guys to have to spend the money. I'm happy to translate it for you. But what I was doing wasn't working. I had no social media presence, and the people I wanted to get on my team, I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I paid for this course, and I was following these industry leaders outside of Plexus. And it's changed everything for me. Really, it has. I wanted to be able to finally attract the influencers that I wanted on my team. So I began marketing myself as an asset to others versus just selling the products. I wanted people to know, I'm not even just Plexus-wise, I want people to know I'm an asset to your life. I can add value to your life. I can help you win in whatever area you need to win in. I wanted to have less interaction. You know those interactive posts, which house do you think you would, the ocean, the forest, what, less of that and more impact. I wanted to make an impact on my audience. And I don't need the attention. I give myself enough attention, like my family gives me. I don't need attention. I wanted to be impactful. I wanted to gain credibility. And I wanted people to see me as a human, which is why I started doing lives. Lives are the way to go. We have to start transitioning to Facebook Lives, and it has to be done the right way. And I have, you know, formats to follow. But that lives humanize you. Lives make you real to people. You could tell a story. You can give someone a tip on how to clean their kitchen. They're going to be following you. Like you, it doesn't have to do with Plexus. People love to have value added to them. So stop worrying about others giving you their opinions and adding value to you. That was 2017. 2018, 2019, you have to start adding value to people. And your message has to be consistent. Like I said, I'm here, I'm your friend, I can help you win. I want you to survive. And I started using two hashtags. I did hashtag freedom is the new black and hashtag be uncommon, because isn't this industry quite uncommon? Like most people think you can't make real money in it. And I really believe that time freedom is the way to go for me. So this is what I've been doing. So with all that posting, I'm finally getting people to message me again after 4.5 years. People are coming to me. People that normally didn't comment on my posts are commenting. I'm gaining followers, I'm gaining information, and I'm finding where I can help them. I'm helping them find a solution to their problems just through conversation. So I do curiosity posts, and then I start, you know, behind the scenes, messaging people, asking them questions, find out, you know, what they're interested in. I post sometimes to gather information. Like last week I posted about how many hours do you sleep. I have 2 new prospects off that post. They're not sleeping and one has anxiety. So from there, guys, this is where I ATM. So I don't just add people to Plexus Success, although if you're brand new, you should be messaging all your friends saying, I just joined this company, we're in this amazing community, can I add you to the page? I'm not brand new. I have to pick and choose who I add at this point. So this is where I get my ATM people. So once I start conversation and I find out where I can solve a problem for them, I say, you know what? I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you how Plexus can help you in this area. Do you mind if I add you to this page and I'm going to tag you in some posts related? And then I transition them to Plexus Success and I tag them in posts and I say, I just tagged you in like 3 or 4 posts. Would you mind going to read them? And I'm going to check back with you tomorrow morning, okay? Then I make sure to follow up. And then we have more conversation. And then guys, third-party tools, okay? Third-party tools are your friends. Plexus Success is your third-party tool. It's your storyteller. The graphic I'm going to share real quick, if I can. This graphic right here, can you see it? This graphic is a game changer. Amy made this. It is a game changer. It is all the things that we know Plexus helps with and what products to recommend to that person. It's the most amazing third-party tool I've ever used, and it provides such credibility. So I send that to people, and all of a sudden now they're telling me, they're telling me like 3, 4, 5 more things that are going wrong with them. I'm like, oh my goodness, and I confidently say, I'm going to change your life because I know I am. I have no doubt because I know what I know what I know, and I've seen these products change lives, and I posture myself with confidence, and I say, I'm going to change your life because it's true. Do these products not change lives? Have we not all sat in a room with everyone crying and, you know, go ahead.
And if you don't know because you're brand new, use somebody else's story whose life has been changed.
Yeah. So then from there, I just follow up and just say, you know, on a scale of 1, this is a great line, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you to get started? That way I can gauge where they're at. If you're afraid to follow up, use that line. It's so simple and you don't feel like you're bothering someone. And then when you're ready to close the deal, just say, okay, what's a good time I can call you so we can get you enrolled? First, you have to see their commitment level, you know, make sure you pick the products. If it's under 100 PV, their customers if they're over 100 PV, hold on, my family just got home. If they're over 100 PV, and I'm gonna go to my bedroom. Going for a walk. Hi, baby. She's just said hello. You know, if you're brand new and what is she talking about? If they're over 100 PV and they, you know, they'll commit to 90 days, definitely ambassador. And of course, now we want to sell that amazing variety pack. So that's how I've been ATMing and how I've kind of changed how I'm posting. I know Facebook, for me, Facebook Lives were scary. I didn't feel I had any value to add to my audience, but we do. We all have gifts. We all have things we're good at. My gift is organization for my home and systems that I have to keep my home in order. So I just offer that to my audience. Like, it's not Plexus, it's me. So they see me as a human being and not just this pink drink pusher. And all of a sudden, business is like amazing again. So that's all I had to share. I know it's a lot. I was like really excited for this call tonight, but guys, ATM your face off. ATM your face off. Go add tag message all day. And now what you need to do is teach your team to do that. It's so simple. Teach your team to do that. Help them get a win. If you just have level 1s and you don't have level 2s, you're not teaching your team how to win, okay? Just being honest. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you teach others to do. And I know that's harsh, but I'm a leader, so I can be harsh. Kathleen's over there like cringing, like, oh my God, I just want to hug everybody.
We all have gifts. My gift is the hugging gift. It's all good.
Kathleen will never tell you what you're doing wrong. If you want to know what you're doing wrong, just come to Erin and I. You don't even have to ask us. We're going to just tell you.
That's
Oh,
right.
no, I'll tell you. After I give you a hug, I'll tell you, and then I'll give you a hug again.
I'll give you a high five. It's like, go.
And I'll just kick you in the booty.
And a drink. I'll buy you a drink. Anyways, all right. So with that being said, do we have any questions? My husband's walking around with no shirt on, so if you catch a glimpse, sorry. Actually, you're welcome.
Hey,
I have a
Damon.
question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, someone's ready for a question.
It's me. Sorry. I should have typed it. Sorry. I have a customer that I got that I did not have to ATM, but I'm trying to think of a way to tell her, like, can I add you to this group? Because I want to taproot her. So what would be some good verbiage that I can be like, can I add you to this group in case you have any friends that could also benefit and feel as good as you?
What are her issues?
She was just constantly bloated and wanted energy, and she's feeling great. She's a teacher.
So she's already a customer. Just say, hey, what's her name?
Diane.
Diane, I'm going to add you, since you're already my customer, I'm going to add you to this amazing support page that we have. I'm going to tag you in some posts just because I want you to really build belief in these products so that you're sure to take them consistently. And also, if you can think of anyone else that could benefit, I'm sure you all have bloated friends, and then send that graphic I just showed you. You know, if you have any friends with any of these issues, I would love to help them get started and help them feel better too. Just say, since you're already a customer, I would love to add you to like our amazing customer page.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And guys, encourage your customers and your ambassadors to, especially your customers, they're not ambassadors yet, encourage them to bring people in and tag their people. That way they are already sharing before they even become ambassadors. And it's a super easy transition for them to become business ambassadors if they're already tagging people in that group. So the more the merrier. So whatever customers you have, go to them and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't add you to this group already. It's fantastic. Let me throw you in there because I know you've already had successes. You'll find a lot of other people that have successes just like you. So, and do it that way.
Yes, Kate, Facebook is like crazy lately. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. Notifications are a nightmare. I have no problem with my computer. My notifications are fine. It's my iPhone. It's a nightmare. And so I don't know any way to fix them. I'm just praying that Mark Zuckerberg fixes it. Any other questions? I love verbiage. I think that's my strength. I have strong verbiage for pretty much any scenario you can throw at me. So I love it. I think I need to write a verbiage book. Do y'all buy it?
Then
I'll give you a discount, but I won't cheapen my product.
the verbiage that Amy gave in the beginning, I missed writing it down. Can she give that again, or
yeah, what was that about?
Of it?
Do you remember what
I missed
part
writing it down. It was right in the beginning.
Was it about the variety pack?
I want to say it was, yes.
Okay, about sharing the variety pack. So for anybody that is messaging me about trying our products right now, I'm going to say to them, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Plexus just announced a brand new variety system that you can get $90 off of retail price. And that's only when you join as an ambassador. So before I go through anything else, I'm going to qualify them. So I'm going to say, so let me qualify you. I need to see if you qualify for wholesale pricing. Are you willing to take the products consistently for at least 90 days? Yes. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get you signed up as an ambassador. If you're willing to tell a few friends, are you willing to just tell some of your friends about your experiences with the products? Most people are going to say yes because they don't want to miss out on wholesale, right? They just don't. So that's the first thing I do. And then the next thing is with that actual variety package, you're going to walk them through it. You're going to explain the products that are in it. And then you're going to say, hey, look, this is $199. You're saving $90 off of retail. And the other great thing is it's coming with a 7-day sample so that when you tell your friends about Plexus, you can sell someone this sample for $25. So you basically spent only $175 to join Plexus. I think that's what it was. Anyone else? I can't really see the chat.
I'm muted. Joe said, what are the 2 sayings? I guess I don't call them sayings because I just feel like they're like in me. They're part of me. So I believe, yeah, I'm going to change your life. Your life is about to change. I don't know what else you're talking about though.
I mean, I tell everybody that Plexus has changed my life. Like that, I think the most important thing to take away is both Aaron and I and the other leaders, we posture way different than a brand new ambassador because we have complete belief in the company, the products, the opportunity, the responsibility that we have. But you can learn that very quickly. Posture is something that can be learned very quickly. And it is very easy for you to say, you know, if somebody says, well, tell me about this Plexus stuff. We used to, right, Aaron, go, oh, Plexus, it's a natural health and wellness company. We've got products that can do it, right? And it was like people were tuned out. But now what we say is Plexus has changed my life. Simple. If
And
you're
then
brand new and you joined
enter the
yesterday,
third-party tool.
yeah, Plexus is changing my life. If you just joined yesterday, Plexus is changing my life. It's changed my friend Erin's life, and I'd love to connect you with Erin so she can tell you her story, right? Third-party validation, or I'd love to add you to this amazing group that we have that has a ton of testimonies about real-life people that have posted their own stories in there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where you stop talking. You don't need to verbal vomit Plexus. You don't need to tell them everything you know. But you know what you can do? Share stories in Plexus Success. You can share samples. Those are another third-party tools. In the back office, there's shareables. There's videos. There's more videos coming. There's also product information sheets. Yesterday, I did a post about the vitamins. All I did was send the product information sheet. I didn't say, my blah, 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 and vitamin K and D. And I didn't need to tell them everything I know. I don't have to know anything. I just have to know where to go find it. And I find it in the back office in shareables, and I send it. And it's this gorgeous graphic that the company made that looks professional and clean, and it's not coming from someone who's not a dietitian. You know, it's coming from professionals. Third-party tools, guys, use them. It's so simple. You don't have to know much. I mean, if we started, we had none of this. We had no back office. We had no shareables. We had nothing. We just like, take it, you feel good, you know?
I was just on a call right before this, and I was sharing with them, and it's the truth. And Kathleen will back me up. We were at the Grand Wailea, and we were in the pool, and a woman who was seeing Plexus everywhere was like, what's different about your probiotic? Like, she literally like cornered me, and I was like, huh? She's like, you're with Plexus. Your hat says Plexus. What's different about your probiotic? And I was like, look, I'm like, I know I'm here. I'm on this, you know, this is where the leaders are, but I can tell you that if you're looking for some scientific answer, you've come to the wrong girl. I can tell you how the probiotics have changed my life and how they've changed my daughter's life. And I can get you into amazing testimony groups, and I can even send you an incredible video that's going to explain it to you. Other than that, I got nothing. That's just me. I can't get bogged down in the science of it all and the lactobacillus. Like, if I started saying that kind of stuff, she would have been like, this girl is crazy. But instead, she hung around and talked to me. Why? Because she knew that I wasn't going to be blowing smoke up her butt that I didn't know, but she knew that I could get her into the place that had resources that she could find the answers that she was looking for. And then I found my friend Kathleen, and I was like, Kathleen, come here. You're the smart one.
It's chitosanase, by the way. That's why it's different.
But that's exactly what you did. You used me as your third-party tool. Third-party tools can be anything. Could be videos, testimonies, other people, anything other than you.
I didn't have to know chitosanase or
that's right.
freeze-dried anything. I didn't have to know that. I had Kath with me.
Yep. Stop talking so much and use third-party tools. You're going to validate yourself like you've never believed. We have them. We have them here. The company has them for you. We have them for you. I mean, Amy made all those gorgeous graphics. They're in the albums of First Step. Go download those, save those to your phone, save those to your computer, share them like crazy. There's a brand new one. Did you put the new ones up today?
No, not yet.
Okay. She made a new one. Signs of bad gut health, and it lists all the ailments of bad gut health. The 3 different ways to order that we've seen the graphic going around forever. Now it's branded with gold diggers. She made all these amazing graphics. Like, let's use what we have, okay? And we love that Rick is home and you don't have someone to watch Brindley because you're doing so much today.
I got like a week's worth of stuff done in one day, and it wasn't at midnight. You guys aren't going to know what to do with me when you're not getting messages at like 2 a.m.
I know, right? Anything else, guys? Kat, do you want to stop recording we can stop